make sure that he keeps going, and they would want to post a good total on the board. Meanwhile, Bhutta once again down the leg side. I think that was a delivery that should have been getting more runs, but I thought Yasir Khalim missing out on that occasion.
Well, we know Yasir enjoys playing on the off. On the legs is where he sometimes gets a little hesitant, and especially in the early part of the innings, he's not very fluent when it comes to his middle and leg. So, not a bad ball to be bowling to Yasir. 7 runs in this over so far.
Make that 8 with that single. So Yasir Khalim is off the strike as well. Mayank Chaudhary facing the last delivery, trying to force that through the offside. Doesn't get a good connection. Will be a single to end the over. 9 runs coming off it. Good start for the Z Game strikers. Right, Ronak Panoli, the new bowler, comes in, and he's been played well by Mayank Chaudhary. That's a good shot coming in the gap, and that'll be 4 runs.
Well, that was a well-timed shot from the middle on the stump. So that's a risky shot, but he's executed that well in the gap. Not a very bad ball, but just well played by Mayank Chaudhary.
Well, that was a superb shot. And like you mentioned, it was on the stump, so even more difficult. And if it had missed, that would have been buzzers for Mayank Chaudhary. He's on 12 of 5 deliveries. Good start for him. Steps down. And that ball coming into the right-hander once again. They've got some protection at long on, so it'll only be a single.
Bowling to his plans, Ronak. I think if he's got fielders on the onside, the idea will be to be bowling on middle and leg. So he's bowled 2 deliveries, which have been, according to his plan, 2 wickets to his name so far. Very expensive. Economy of 18.
Yeah, he's not been having a very good tournament with the ball. Oh, that's been played up Ishli over the fielder's head, and off she goes for a boundary. Good looking shot from Yasir Khalim. This is where he's at his best.
Well, just a hint of width is all that Yasir Khalim needs. Just freeing his arms, playing it over extra cover, making room for himself. And look at that shot. Not a bad ball again, but just a great shot from Yasir Khalim over extra cover. That's his favourite area on the cricket ground. And he's got 4 runs.
Yeah, this is turning out to be a good over for the elite fleet. They've gotten 9 runs off it so far. Oh, good delivery following the batter. Yasir Khalim tried to make room for himself.
That's a good delivery. He should be persisting with that line. Let him try to do something unorthodox.
Once again, goes over the top. Gets a good connection. And that'll go for another boundary. The 3rd one of the over.
Well, that reaction from Ronak tells you that it was, again, something really special from Yasir. It was very unorthodox, very against the rule or the copybook you talk about. He's so good in that zone. Look at that. Just on the back foot. Played it in the air. Very, very good shot. Very effective. 4 runs.
Yeah, that was a very confident shot. A good delivery. Excellent delivery from Ronak Panoli following Yasir Khalim.
Yes, a good ball to end the over. Leg by signalled. Ronak Panoli waiting for his cap. 2 overs gone. 23 for no loss.
Faisal Altaf, the new bowler, just a wicket for him in this tournament so far. He's been expensive, 50 in the economy and the average of 60. So not very impressive numbers for him. And that's the reason why Z Games hasn't been doing so well. The bowlers haven't really been up to the mark in this tournament for them. But this is the exact right time for them to make a good comeback.
You're absolutely spot on. The bowlers have let down Z Games. They've lost games because of their bowlers. They need to pull their socks up.
Oh, beautiful shot. Absolutely wonderful. Through the extra cover. That's one of the best shots he plays.
Well, you skip a heartbeat when you see Yasir Kaleem playing that shot. Vintage Yasir Kaleem for you. So good to the eye and just food for your soul. Brilliantly hit.
Wasn't a very good delivery from Faisal Altaf, but look at the way he's played that. Absolutely wonderful. Right under his eyes and beautifully done. 4 runs to start this over. Turning out to be a good start for the elite fleet. That change in the batting order is certainly working for them. A slower delivery picked up early by Yasir Kaleem, just drops it towards the offside and he'll cross through for a single.
A much better delivery from Faisal, that slower one, and very watchful was Yasir, who manages to play it towards point and gets a single.
Yeah, 5 runs coming off the first 2 deliveries of this over. And this can be one over that can really be converted into a big one. Oh, that's a good delivery. Swinging into the right-hander. Plays it straight back at the bowler. Well, this is the lineup for the 2 teams playing this game. Ali Anwar for elite. Harry Barwal, he'll be somebody to watch out for. Mayank Chaudhary is out there in the middle. Mujahid Amin, Sapandeep Singh, Sandeep Singh, Shahzeb Mahmood, Taimur Bhatti, Tawqir Riyasat, Yasir Kaleem, the captain, and Vikram Sanjay. So very strong looking elite fleet. Oh, that's a good delivery. Excellent comeback for Faisal Altaf after being hit for that boundary in the first delivery.
Yes, Mayank Chaudhary, I think he's not aware of how and where Faisal bowls because he's a bit surprised with that delivery. If you've played him or if you've seen him, you know that he's got some variations and you anticipate that. But Mayank has not faced him too much, and that's why he decides to let it go. So good over this one from Faisal, as you mentioned, after being hit for a 4, could come back.
2 more deliveries to go in this over, so still there is a chance for Mayank Chaudhary to get another boundary of those last 2 deliveries. Steps down, another slower delivery. Good bowling here from Faisal Altaf.
Yes, again, that lack of anticipation. And Faisal Altaf, like you mentioned, very smartly bowling those slower deliveries. Just 5 runs off this over. Can he finish off well?
Oh yeah, he needs to bowl a good delivery, the last one. Will he persist with that slower one or will it be a full pace delivery? That's what we need to watch out for and Mayank Chaudhary to find out. I think because he's bowled one that has been given for the over, so it will not be a short delivery. It will be somewhere in the block hole, I feel. Persist with that slower delivery. Good delivery to end the over. This has turned out to be an excellent over from Faisal Altaf. Just 5 runs coming off it. 3 overs done, 28 on the board. You can catch all the live action at the Eden Gardens Ajman through the app Fan Code, which is the presenting sponsor of this A10 Bash. And if you're watching this probably in India, you would be on that app. Big thank you to all our sponsors for bringing us this lovely tournament here live from the Eden Gardens. Brilliant facilities. Meanwhile, it's going to be Ronak Panoli to bowl his second over of the innings. A great shot from Yasir Kaleem. Excellent shot. That's gone all the way. Maximum out of the ground.
No worry, guys. No worry, guys.
Well, who said Yasir Kaleem can't play on the onside? That is a big statement out there. Beautifully hit down on one knee. And that is what I said. Like, once he gets going, he plays it all around the park and he's grown in confidence. That was a beautiful shot down on one knee. Enough connection to send the ball sailing onto the other ground there behind the bushes. It's gone the distance.
Well, that was a huge shot. Probably
your mind,
90,
use your
95
mind,
meters
guys.
there. That really surprised Ronak Panoli. He was expecting it to be played through the cover region where he's got some protection now. But once again, tries to go for that similar shot.
Good ball.
Just beating that middle stump a touch
Nice one, guys.
higher.
Pulled his length a bit back as well, not in the zone, and played all over the place. Yasir.
रुकेगा, one है.
Again, a mistimed hit. Will be a single.
A good change of pace by Ronak Panoli on that occasion as well. Just slowed it down, and which is the reason why I think Yasir Kaleem wasn't able to get that timing he was looking for. So 7 runs off the first 3 deliveries, and now they would want to get some more runs, especially in this first 5 overs, to set that tone to get a big total on the board.
Come on, guys.
In comes Ronak Panoli once again, outside off stump. That's been guided away from the fielder at short third. That'll run away for a boundary. Good smart batting there from Mayank Chaudhary.
A good shot. Just placing it. And a misfield from the Lanj Keswani. Nicely played for 4. So another expensive over coming in from Ronak Panoli.
Yeah, that was a very smart shot. Wasn't a good delivery either. Oh, he's gone down the ground this time. Bludgeons it over the bowler's head for a maximum.
That is a very good shot from Mayank, just using his feet and applying pressure on Ronak Panoli. That was not in the slot, but he moved towards the ball and went for the shot anyway. You want to check the boundary, but I think it's crossed over the ropes easily.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Coming down the track and getting to the pitch of the delivery and then hitting it over the bowler's head for a maximum. This is turning out to be a very good over for the Elite Fleet batters.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Last delivery, 45 runs. But that's been guided towards the short fine.
Easy ho ja.
Will be a couple of runs to end the over. Good over coming in for the Elite Fleet. 47 for no loss after 4.
आजा फैसल आजा.
Faisal Altaf to continue. Pulls a slower delivery. That's been played well by Yasir Kaleem. They'll run away for a boundary. Good looking shot from Yasir Kaleem, placing it to perfection.
Yeah, just a slower delivery and waited on that occasion. Yasir Kaleem placing it guiding it, caressing it, and getting 4.
Yeah, that was a brilliant shot. I thought he was anticipating that slower delivery from Faisal Altaf. And like you mentioned, he's played a lot against him, so he knows the kind of variation he bowls with. 50 up with that boundary. 51 for no loss after 4.1. And this has been a good turnaround now for Elite Fleet. In comes Faisal once again. That's a slower delivery. That's been played in the gap, but there is some protection. Will only be a single. Not very good running between the wickets.
I think he just played it straight to the fielder and quickly realized that there's no point running that first run hard. And hence just takes that single and gives strike to Mayank. Both of them have played really well. 25 of 13 for both of them. So this is a good start for Elite Fleet. And that change in the batting order has helped so far.
Yeah, they needed some stability, and Mayank Chaudhary certainly provided that. He's taken the pressure off Yasir Kaleem. 52 for no loss. Once again persisting with that slower delivery, especially against Mayank Chaudhary, who's not been able to pick him up. Another single added to the total.
As long as he doesn't leak runs, I think it's fine if he can use the variation to his advantage. Smiling on the camera, but very afraid to talk.
Oh, another slower delivery that's been played down the ground, and that'll go all the way. We'll just have to watch what the signal from the umpire is. It's signaled as a boundary. So another good looking shot. This is turning out to be a good over.
Yes, he needs to change his plan when he's bowling to Yasir Kaleem. That slower ball is not working against Yasir. So maybe get that Yorker in or a quick delivery to surprise Yasir, because he's playing Faisal as a slow bowler.
Oh yeah, he's a very experienced batter, Yasir Kaleem. And he anticipates well. 10 runs coming off the over so far. 2 more deliveries to go. 57 runs on the board. So they're eyeing that 110, 115 run mark, the Elite Fleet. That's a quicker delivery. Picked up well and placed it in the gap once again, but will only be a single. So 1 more run added to the total. 11 runs off it so far.
At the toss, Yasir said that 125 is a power score. So they will be eyeing that 125 and beyond. Some spectators, fans, followers of the game. If you are around, you are most welcome to watch the games live at the Eden Garden Stadium. If you're in India, you can watch them on Fan Code.
Oh yeah, the Myco app as well. Meanwhile, this is an excellent shot from Mayank Chaudhary. That's gone all the way for a maximum. What a good shot, that one.
Just use of his wrists to deposit that over mid-wicket. Whipped for 6. 5 over 64 for no loss. So if you're in India, you can watch us on Fan Code. If you are in the Middle East or Pakistan or the rest of the world, this is the app that you can download and watch live content, not only this tournament, but other exciting sports content as well. And guess what? You watch, you earn. You can make some money by just simply watching on the Myco app.
Oh yeah, as soon as you download it, you'll get rewarded with cash. So Ahmed Khwaja has already downloaded the app. Meanwhile, floating power play being signaled by the umpire. So this is a good move. Both the batters are set out there. And it's going to be Mubin Malik to come in and bowl this power play over.
Yeah, Mubin coming into the attack, and Ajman heroes, the heroes of Ajman. There you go, Sagar Kalyan in the center waving. Rahul Chopra, the player of the match for Ajman heroes, on the right. And with them is Ankur Sangwan. Catches the call. Chipped in the air. Oh, there was a fielder there. Sardar Bazad, but just couldn't get there in time. No run taken.
Well, that was a good first delivery coming in from Mobeen Malik. Right on the money, and I think that surprised Yasir Kaleem, who was expecting that slower delivery to come in. He's a brilliant exponent of that slower delivery. 3 wickets for Mobeen Ali in this tournament so far. The economy is around the 11-run mark. So that's something good, and that can work in the favor of the Z Game strikers. Quicker delivery once again, straight to Sardar Bazad. Quick single being taken.
No direct hit, and they get through with that single. Good bowling from Mobeen so far, attacking the stumps just at the right length. So good start to the over. It'll be interesting if he does use the variation or not.
Oh yeah, if he's realized Faisal Altaf was bowling the slower deliveries to Mayank Chaudhary, wasn't able to pick them up. The first quicker delivery he bowls, he was smashed for a maximum. So I think he's done his homework against Yasir Kaleem. He was bowling those quicker deliveries. And now against Mayank, I think he should rely more on those slower variations. In he comes to bowl the third delivery. Yeah, slower delivery, but that's picked and played well through the gap. They'll run away towards the boundary. Good looking shot coming in from Mayank Chaudhary, piercing that gap perfectly.
Well, it's not only about what you bowl, but where you bowl as well. The slower delivery was a good idea, but if you give him width, allow him to free his arms, this is what he's going to do. Played it in the gap, no protection in the deep, easy pickings for Mayank Chaudhary.
Yeah, that was too short. The idea was right, but I think it didn't get the right execution. Should have been on the stumps and should have been a touch fuller as well. They're probably getting a change in the field, adding another fielder towards the offside to strengthen that cordon. Meanwhile, 69 runs on the board. Yet to break this partnership. Another slower delivery. This is better. Fuller and right on the stumps, just missing by a whisker.
Well, he's definitely listening to what we have to say. That's a good comeback from Mobeen. So 5 runs in these 3 deliveries that he's bowled. He's the one who can bring Z Games back into the game. Shahnawaz not playing today, not well, under the weather. And with him is Sandeep Singh Sandy with the bat, raring to go. Slower again on the stumps. It's a good plan.
Oh yeah, that's a very good plan. I think he's realized that he needs to bowl it fuller and on the stumps. He can't allow Mayank Chaudhary to free his arms. That short length delivery, the slower delivery on the short length is not helping. It gives ample time for the batter to really pick it up and then place it in the gap. Remember, this is the floating power play going on. Just 5 runs coming off it on the first 4 deliveries. So I think this is a good over. Change in the field. They've got that long on coming into the circle. So cover and square leg fielder has played straight to that fielder who's brought into the circle. Great over. Excellent over comes to an end from Mobeen Malik. Just 5 runs coming off it. 6 overs done, 69 for no loss. Change the bowling. It's going to be Sardar Bazad to come in and bowl his first over of the tournament. That's been played down the ground towards long off. Misfield from Ronak Panoli, but no damage done. Will only be a single.
Interesting choice this to bring in Sardar Bazad. Some tense faces, but they've still got 70 in the 6th over, so runs are not an issue for Elite Fleet, but they'll have to continue that momentum.
Oh yeah, if they have to get to those 130 runs they're talking about in the toss, I think they would be very important to get some quick runs. Meanwhile, that's been played in the gap, but Ronak Panoli will field that. Another single added. I think this is a good move to bring in Sardar Bazad. He's a very smart and sensible bowler. He's got good variation as well and hits that hard length.
Yes, so far so good for Z Games. Last 8 deliveries have not conceded a boundary. So that's really what Z Games would want, to stretch this boundaryless phase as much as they can.
Oh yeah, that's what will get Yasir Kaleem and Mayank Chaudhary under pressure. Another good move coming in from Safir Tariq, the wicketkeeper. He's coming in, wants to keep on the stumps. Sardar Bazad is not all that quick, but he's got good consistency behind him.
I just hope he doesn't misfield behind the stumps. Oh, that boundaryless phase is not going to stay on, because Yasir has clobbered that, just brutally smashed it towards mid-wicket for 6.
Well, that was all power. That was hammered through the mid-wicket region. What a shot. Wasn't a bad delivery, was outside off stump, but look at how he's fetched it from way outside off stump, and the power takes it for a huge maximum.
Over long off. It's going to go all the way. Yes, it will go all the way. So Yasir is taking on Sardar Bazad, and I don't think this round the wicket strategy is working for them.
Oh yeah, that change of angle is certainly helping Yasir Kaleem. Wasn't a good delivery, but still had to be dispatched, and what a way. Bludgeons it over long off for a maximum. So this has turned out to be a good over now. 2 maximums coming in. 14 runs off it so far. 2 more deliveries to go. Yasir Kaleem races off to 44 of 20 deliveries. Or tries to go once again. Gets a thick outside edge. And that'll run away towards the boundary. That move to keep at the stumps is not working.
Well, yes, another boundary coming in. And I don't understand the reason why you had to bring the keeper up. Misfield. And it's not as if Yasir Kaleem was using his feet or coming down the track. So it was not called for. And in the process, they've given away 4 runs. 4 byes, so it's not bad. It's misfield by the keeper.
Well done, Shoaib Ahmed. But I think they were just trying to put pressure on Yasir Kaleem. Now he's going back to his original mark. Still has the helmet on. He's probably forgotten that he needs to take that helmet off. Meanwhile, that's gone over, short third, and they'll run away for another boundary. This has turned out to be a superb over for the Elite Fleet. 22 runs coming off it. 7 overs done, 91 for no loss. For all the highlights and the content of the A10 Bash and a lot more, you need to follow Sports Eye for the Pakistan and Middle East on TikTok, Facebook and Instagram. And you'll find a lot of action on the app, and you'll probably get a glimpse of Ahmed Khwaja and Shoaib Ahmed as well.
Well, that's the best part. Yeah, but they've really got some interesting content there. So head on to their socials Meanwhile, Mubin comes in with a slower delivery. Has been hit towards cover sweeper, and that 1 over again has proven to be fruitful for Elite Fleet.
Yeah, that certainly shifted the momentum towards the Elite Fleet. Some good shots from Yasser Kaleem. He's raced on to 48 of 22. And they're on 92. This has turned out to be an excellent partnership. That change to bring in Mayank Chaudhary to open the innings has certainly worked for the Elite Fleet. Oh, nothing delivery. That's a short delivery. And that's been played for a maximum. What a way to get to your half century. Excellent shot coming in from Yasser Kaleem.
Well, the man in form continues to be in form and has been scoring runs left, right, and centre. Short ball pulled easy because that pace, you do get enough time to go on the back foot and pull it wherever you want to. He's done that to the tee.
Oh, yeah, that was straying down leg side as well. So a good pickup shot coming in from Yasser Kaleem. Placed it to perfection, away from the fielder as well. Right in the block hole, dug out well by Yasser Kaleem, but will be a single. No, that misfield will allow them to cross through for a single. So nothing going Z Game Strikers' way. Rona Panoli there, missing out and allowing the batters to cross through for a single. 99 on the board with that single in just 7.3 overs. Now that'll be an opportunity for Mayank Chaudhary to get to his half century as well. He's got 2.5 overs to do that. He's on 38 of 21. What a great partnership this has been. One of the best in the tournament so far. Well, that's been played down the ground. One bounce and straight to Lovepreet Singh. 100 runs on the board with that single. And what a partnership this is.
Well, the change at the top of the order working wonders for Elite Fleet. Mayank giving able company to Yasser, who's playing a gem of a knock here, 55 of 24, and he's growing strong in this innings. Won't be surprised if he plays till the 10th over and gets Elite Fleet to 130, 135.
Well, that's certainly on. And look at the way he's changed his plans, Yasser Kaleem. That's a good ball in the block hole. But I think Yasser Kaleem has changed his game after the first few shots he played through the covers and made sure that he got his runs to his strong zone. He's changed, and then as soon as the balls have been bowled on the stumps, straighter deliveries, he's hiked them towards the onside. So he's shown his class all around the park.
It's Mayank's time now to get to his personal milestone as well. And he looks good to get to that. What a shot that is. A shot of authority, a shot of domination, and a 6 to end the over. 8 overs, 107 for no loss. So big shout out going out to our sponsors. One of them is Defender Vision Sports Management for the fan code A10 Bash. Thank you so much for your continuous support. 107 on the board. 2 more overs to go. Give us a number, Rashid.
137. In my opinion, that's what they can get to with all 10 wickets intact, and 2 of the best batters for Elite Fleet out there in the middle, playing a wonderful knock.
So 30 more from the 2 overs that are yet to come. It's going to be Shah Rukh who's brought himself on to bowl. Interesting, bowling the 9th over of the game. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Big appeal. Oh, it's given! Oh, it's given. Oh, dear me. What a big wicket. Ronak Panoli cannot believe it. I don't think... Well, I think it was pitching outside leg by a big margin, Rashid.
Yeah, the replay will be very interesting. He's coming around the wicket. And then, yeah, I think a very tight call coming in. Loud appeal from Shah Rukh Amin. And Yasir Kaleem will consider himself very unlucky. Nonetheless, first wicket down, 107 runs on the board.
राउंड द विकेट वो बॉल कर रहा है ऑफ ब्रेक इतना बड़ा हरभजन सिंह
Sandeep Singh Sandy, the new man. First delivery is a dot ball. Shah Rukh Amin bowling a good over.
Yes, out.
Well, that's been played down the ground towards long on. That'll take Sandeep Singh Sandy off strike and off the mark as well.
Nice one, guys.
First wicket down now in this over. Let's have a look at that wicket once again. It was coming around the wicket and oh yeah, I think that was impact was outside leg as well. Well, that's gone high up in the air. Fielder coming underneath it and takes a great catch. Absolutely wonderful catch by Nilansh Keswani.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me announce this right in front of everyone who's witnessing this. This is the catch of the tournament. This catch is one of the best catches that you will ever see on a cricket field. And no surprises there that it's none other than Nilansh Keswani taking that catch. It went high in the air. It stayed there for ages. And when it came down, Nilansh Keswani, eyes on the ball, slide in, and a brilliant take. Absolutely majestic, magnificent, outstanding catch from Nilansh Keswani. Man goes for 45, a good innings from him. 108 for 2.
Shazib, the new batter. Just one run and a couple of wickets in this over in the first 4 deliveries. This has turned out to be a great over. Full toss down the leg side, and Shah Rukh Amin should consider himself very lucky. Should probably buy himself a lottery ticket tonight.
Well, yes, he's definitely bowled a very good over in the context of the game. Yasir Kaleem not very lucky. A bit upset, and rightly so. There you go. That's the decision that went against him. Full delivery, and this one's been creamed towards the covers. Mubin, the man there. A very, very good over from Shah Rukh. That 137 that Rashid said, don't think it's happening anytime in this innings. 110 for 2 after 9.
शानू ले लिया शानू खेल लिया उधर से तुम स्क्रीन पे क्या दिखा रहे थे वहीं से एनर्जी आ गई अंदर ओए उन सैंडी दा मारूगा धन्यवाद लेफ्ट साइड स्टार्ट हो गया है मिड विकेट स्क्वायर लेग हां कभी नहीं खेलता था मैं वो नहीं पहले चिक्का मारे ना वो
Last over coming up. It's going to be Shahid Bhutta to bowl this one. He gave away 8 in his first over. Oh, that's been smashed. That's been hammered. That's been bludgeoned for a huge catch. That went miles up in the air. And a great catch coming in from Faisal Altaf. We thought that's going all the way to Moon. Didn't get the distance, got a lot of elevation. Oh, look at that. First impact, that was certainly going for a maximum. But a great catch from Faisal Altaf. What a wonderful catch that was to dismiss Sandeep Singh Sandhi. The poor form continues for him. 2 runs of 4 deliveries. Third wicket down, 110 on the board.
Sapandeep Singh is the new man in. Has smashed it. Good fielding by Mozam Hayat at cover sweeper. They'll take 2. Shahzeb and Sapandeep, the 2 new batters out there in the middle. And we've just got some really viral content on that ball. This one's in the air, and we had Mohammad Rashid calling that shot. Good catch by Faisal. But if you want to watch that, you better go to Sports Eye. That's where you're going to find that reel go viral. Good catch by Faisal.
Yeah, I definitely thought that was going for a maximum.
This is a good shot again. Sapandeep just smashing it towards the covers. One bounce, flat hit. And some runs coming in just at the right time for Elite Fleet.
Yeah, making room for himself, and look at the way. Placing it over that point. Great shot. That went like a tracer bullet. 6 runs coming off the first 3 deliveries and a wicket as well. So 116 on the board. On track to get that 125 they wanted at the toss.
A slower bouncer, and it's been called a no. Oh, no, no, no. It's been called a no.
Yeah, I think that was a good delivery, but he wasn't able to control his foot there. So this is a chance for Sapandeep to get some runs off it. 117 on the board, 3 more deliveries, and this is going to be a freebie. A free hit coming. A slower delivery, excellent delivery. They're going for that bye. They'll cross through. So this is turning out to be a good over. 8 runs off it so far. 118 on the board. Sapandeep on 6 of 4. Shahzeb yet to open his account. But what a partnership it was at the top of the order. Yasir Kaleem getting to his half century and Mayank Chaudhary just 5 runs short. Oh, another slower delivery. This is a good effort by Shahid Bhutta. He's bowling some beautiful deliveries. Momentum is shifting towards the Z Game strikers. They haven't been able to get too many runs off this last over.
Yeah, decent over this one from Shahid. 118 on the board. Last ball of the innings coming up. Shahzeb is yet to get off the mark. Where is it going to go? Is it going to be a wicket, a dot ball, or a 6 or a 4? Well, it's going to be a single, maybe 2. Shahzeb is slow off the wicket. He will be found short. And there you go. That's poor running. Very poor. And it'll be a single to end the innings. So after 10 overs, Elite Fleet have managed to get to 119. They've lost 4 wickets. Shahzeb being run out on the last ball. Decent score, but they could have scored more.
Well, the last 2 overs just conceding 17 runs. And they picked up quite a few wickets in those 2 last overs. So a great comeback by Z Game strikers. They've gotten to 119 and Z Game strikers would require 120 when they come out to chase this. A good effort at the top. That's the last delivery of the innings. Shahrukh Amin doing a good job and then throwing it to the right end towards the keeper's end, and no chance for Shahzeb to make it back. 10 overs done, 119 is what Elite Fleet could get for the loss of 4 wickets. Let's have a look at the batting card for Elite Fleet. Great start by the openers for Elite Fleet. Mayank Chaudhary getting to 45 of 24 deliveries. Yasir Kaleem, what a knock he's played. 56 of 26. And Sandeep and Shahzeb really couldn't manage a lot of runs. Sapandeep was not out on 6 of 4. And that's how they got to 119 runs with the help of 9 extras as well. Look at the bowling card for the Z Game strikers. They used 6 bowlers. Shahid Bhutta picked up a wicket, gave away 16 runs, but the pick of the bowlers was Shahrukh Amin. Bowled a single over, just gave away 2 runs and picked up 2 important wickets. And both the set batters were sent back to the pavilion on his bowling. Ronak Panoli, Faisal Altaf, Mubin Ali, Sardar Behzad all proved to be very expensive. And at the end, conceded 119 runs in their 10 overs.
Well, let's look at the highlights of the first innings. It was a great show from both the openers, Mayank Chaudhary and Yasir Kaleem. They complemented each other's gameplay and just made sure that the runs kept coming in the first few overs. It was Yasir Kaleem playing his vintage cover drives and on the up cover, extra cover shots, but he also showed what he can do when he gets going. And Mayank Chaudhary also making an impact in this game, was given an opportunity right at the top of the order with Yasir Kaleem, and he's made full use of it. Mayank Chaudhary playing some exquisite shots, some supremely timed hits, and some brute power and force coming in from Yasir Kaleem as well. In this partnership, it looked as if it was unbreakable all throughout the 10 overs, and they looked well set to get to 140 with the kind of batting that Yasir Kaleem was displaying. This was the shot of the day from Mayank Chaudhary, using his feet and getting to the pitch of the ball. This is where things turned around a bit for Z Games. Shahrukh getting a wicket on the very first ball, and then getting Mayank Chaudhary as well, who skied that one in the air, and Nilansh took that brilliant catch. In the end, it was Sandeep Singh Sandhi who was trying to accelerate, just couldn't do it tonight, and Sapandeep, however, hit a few nice looking shots through the covers and made sure that they get to a decent total. That was the last ball where Shahzeb got that run but was run out trying to take the second. A good throw at the keeper's end, and Safir Tariq doing the rest. So Z Games, when they come out to chase in the second innings, will need 120 in their 10 overs. We'll bring that run chase to you in just a bit.
Good evening, viewers, and welcome back to the Eden Garden Stadium in Ajman for the final game of the day, match number 18. Z Games Strikers taking on Elite Fleet Car Rental at the fan code A10 Bash 2023, and that is the batting scorecard for Elite Fleet. Yasir Kaleem with a fabulous innings, 56 of 26, ably supported by Mayank Chaudhary, 45 of 24, as they have posted a massive score of 119 in their allotted 10 overs. In terms of the bowling, 2 wickets for Shahrukh Amin, the skipper, but plenty of hammer dished out to the likes of Ronak Panoli, Faisal Altaf and Mubin Ali. Shahid Bhutta, 2 for 16, and a wicket to his name, bowled a very good spell as well to open up. And to open up the run chase alongside me, I have the one and only Mudassir Ali. Good evening, sir.
A very good evening, Ahmed, and good evening to all of our viewers. Winning the toss, and Shahrukh Amin invited Yasir Kaleem's team, Elite Fleet Car Rental, to bat first. Though they have posted 118 in their allotted 10, still I believe the upper hand is of Z Game Strikers. Looking at the conditions, Ronak Panoli, 4 matches, 3 innings, 36 runs, not justifying his talent here in A10, 90 strike rate. The last couple of overs, they pulled the things back, especially this man with the ball, and now he needs to get some runs.
Excellent strike rate in the A10 so far. Not a lot of runs. So Shahrukh Amin really comes to the party big time tonight, as well as Ronak Panoli. Like you mentioned, a strike rate of 90 is completely unacceptable, and even he knows it. He's very determined to get a score tonight. It will be Vikram Sanjaya, former Sri Lankan international, taking the new ball here for Elite Fleet. And here we go then, action is underway. Let's see if the men in orange can pull off a stunning win against Elite Fleet. Here we go. Oh, big swing across the line against a genuine outswing bowler. That's not a good idea.
Stay for some time. You need to middle the ball properly. You're short of runs, Ronak Panoli, trying to go big on the very first ball. Slight swing from Vikram Sanjaya, and lucky for Ronak, he's still out there.
Yeah, you cannot treat this man that way for sure. Need to play the ball on merit. Just like that. Bit of a misfield at cover point, and it's bounced off so strongly, it's run away for 4.
It's a good looking shot from the blade of Ronak Panoli, though there was a fumble by the fielder Sapandeep. It was hit so hard. Even that fumble could not stop the ball.
Yeah, just got a bit of a bad bounce there. Just skipped away from him, but that will give Ronak a lot of confidence. Beautiful square drive there. Posing for the cameraman, for the photographers, and why not? He's that kind of a talent, Ronak Panoli. This time, quick single taken to the same fielder, and he'll get off strike as well. So his feet are moving nicely, and he's got off to a good start.
Oh yes, a sensible piece of batting after hitting that boundary. All he needs to do is take a single. Ahmed, I believe they should not look at 120. They need to plan this innings, get 9-10 runs every over and keep those wickets in hand, and you'll be able to chase the target.
Oh, completely agree. You cannot look too far ahead. Just play over by over. Assess where you are. Play each ball as a sole event. Don't think about, oh, the required run rate is rising and this and that. Just concentrate on your batting, and the runs will come, and that scoreboard pressure will ease. Shahrukh Amin, good strike rate so far, but he certainly needs a big innings here. Stylish left-hander. Down the leg side. Well, he is getting that trademark outswing, but just not accurate. The left-hand, right-hand combination will cause him a bit of troubles.
Oh yes, sir. And it already disturbing the fast bowler Vikram, going down the leg. The first extras on board. It's a good start. 3 balls, 6 runs.
They gave 9 extras themselves. This time clipped towards that fine leg. Taimur Bhatti got half a hand on it, and they'll settle with a single, but that was slightly uppish. Needs to be a lot more balanced when he's playing that shot.
Oh, absolutely. And he played a bit early, and it's Nilansh Keswani having some fun.
He's a joker in the good sense of the word. Took a brilliant catch in the outfield today, and he is always enjoys his camera time for sure, just like you, Mudassir Ali.
It was you who was in the limelight.
Oh, big swing and a miss. Beautiful delivery there from Vikram Sanjaya. Now he's bowling at full pace and getting that lovely outswing going once again.
I think this is the first stint of the day with you, Ahmed, and luckily I have got the time and right platform to wish you a belated happy birthday.
Thank you so much, Mudassir bhai. You've always been very gracious and very fun to work with in the combox and outside it. And Nilansh, hey, that's our job, young man. Oh, it's lofted in the air towards extra cover and put down. Well, not an easy catch there for the mid-off fielder. I think it might have been Mayank, I'm not sure, but that's a life given. Well, action-packed first over. Let's take a look here, Mudassir. What happened?
Shimmy down the track, he was not in control, miles up in the air, backpedaling Mayank Chaudhary. Not easy, but Shahrukh, it was Ronak Panoli who survives. 9 on board for no loss, 1 over done.
So it's going to be slingy right arm fast. Mohammad Taimur Bhatti taking the new ball. So it's pace on for Elite Fleet so far. They're not using the spinners just yet. Let's see if Shahrukh Amin can get going here. On the pads, just reacting late to that one. He has this technique of getting very across his stumps. That's dangerous to a bowler who can swing the ball into your pads.
Rightly pointed out. Just coming across and he'll be in trouble. It's coming after an injury, Taimur. Not looking fully fit, Taimur Bhatti.
Yeah, and that's the foot he pivots on when he tries to bowl quick there. So that left ankle is certainly bothering him. Yasir Kaleem is captain, having a discussion, and you don't want to aggravate your injury. It was a good delivery, but there you can see even Shahrukh Amin took a bit of a blow, and Taimur Bhatti also feeling his ankle as well. Oh, trying to smash that hard behind point, not connecting, but he is certainly in a bit of bother here, Taimur Bhatti.
So not looking good. Taimur Bhatti struggling with his run up. It will be good if you just walk off the field here. Taimur Bhatti, he's having some pain in the ankle, making a comeback for Elite Fleet car rental.
Well, I think they have to be sensible here. If he's not able to bowl, perhaps use a secondary option because he's one of the key players. Yeah, he's really feeling it. A big yelp there from Taimur Bhatti. He's lost his line and length as well. And they're taking a big risk here, Mudassir Ali.
Oh yes, Ahmed, and it's better not to continue, and struggle from the ball one. It's not good sign for Elite Fleet car rental. The premier fast bowler has decided is enough for him for the night.
Yeah, could only get through 2 legal deliveries. He's certainly feeling that left ankle there. And looks like it's going to be left arm orthodox Harry Bharwal coming in to complete his spell. Another one of the key bowlers for Elite Fleet.
It means Harry Bharwal, legally he'll be bowling 10 deliveries, 4 in this over. Next, if he continues, he can bowl that 6 balls. Pictures are not looking good. He's struggling. Taimur Bhatti, the fast bowler.
Yeah, so it will impact Harry Bharwal's 2 overs. Will be interesting to see who they get to cover it up here. Maybe Ali Anwar, the all-rounder, warming up. He is also an excellent option.
Yeah, a good decision by Yasser Kaleem not to waste those couple of deliveries of Harry Bharwal, who was in control with the ball throughout the tournament. He is the key in the absence of Taimur Bhatti, Harry Bharwal, the left arm orthodox. But as of now, it will be Ali Anwar to bowl those 4 balls of the second over.
Yeah, bowls off the wrong foot, quick arm action, but very effective in the shorter formats. Genuine all-rounder. Nicely turned away, and good fielding at square leg by Vikram Sanjaya. They will take a quick single, but that's excellent stuff from the Sri Lankan fast bowler.
They're finding it hard to get those boundaries, Raunak and Shahrukh, especially Shahrukh Amin. He's batting on one of 2 deliveries he's faced. And Raunak Panoli, he needs to fire in this tournament. And the man on screen recently made his debut for UAE national side. On the left of our screen is Lovepreet Singh Bajwa.
Oh, absolutely fabulous player. Fondly known as Lovey. Wonderful lad he is. And like you mentioned, recently capped for the UAE. In fact, he made his debut maybe a couple of days ago or yesterday. And immediately out here playing domestic cricket for his team Z Games. He'll certainly be a key player in the run chase. Oh, that's cut him in half. What a delivery from Ali Anwar. Just nipped in off the surface. And Shahrukh Amin is very lucky to still be at the crease.
The problem with his batting is he plays very close to his body, not in control, but an excellent take by the wicket keeper. Sandeep Singh Sandhi, the big man, has to put that extra effort to stop that delivery.
Yeah, that was like he was plucking some mangoes. Good take there from Triple S, Sandeep Singh Sandhi. Didn't make much of an impact with the bat, but working hard with the gloves. Big full toss, hit hard down the ground. There is a long on in place. Mayank Chaudhary. Have to be careful. The ball is following him. And he's fumbled it twice now. Once a dropped catch. And that was almost a 4 on the misfield.
Oh, the conditions are very difficult and tough for the fielders. The dew factor coming into play tonight. As we have seen a couple of fumbles already in this 11 legal balls bowled by Elite Fleet Car Rental. So far, he did a good job, Ali Anwar.
Indeed. The only thing is they've only hit 1 boundary though. Final delivery of the mandatory power play. Down the leg side. Oh, that's gone through. Well, Mudassar Ali was just praising Sandy's keeping. And he's fluffed that one. It's gone for 5 wides.
What have you done, Ali Anwar? He was so good in the previous 3 balls. Just trying to bowl those change of pace deliveries. Completely beaten Sandeep Singh Sandhi.
Well, I think he could have done better there. You're being harsh on the bowler, but not on Sandy. The big fella. So it's just spoiled a decent over from Taimur and Ali Anwar combined. Shahrukh Amin not looking comfortable at the crease for sure. Big full toss, lovely punch down the ground, stand and admire. But he needs to keep running because that's not a 4. Well, the youngsters, that's the way they are. They've taken 2 runs though to conclude the power play. 21 for none. Beautiful, picturesque venue here, the Eden Garden Stadium in Ajman. Lovely floodlights have kicked in for some fast and furious A10 cricket. 21 for none after 2 overs, so it's not a bad start here for Z Game strikers. And there you can see the dew has well and truly arrived, Mudassar Ali. It's going to be a challenge for the spin bowlers of Elite Fleet.
Oh, yes, and that is the reason I was saying the Z Games have the upper hand in this game. But for that, they need to bat sensibly, especially this man, Raunak Panoli. He'll be up against the man in form with the ball in this tournament for Elite Fleet Car Rental. Harry Bharwal has been introduced by the captain Yasser Kaleem.
Steps out and slice towards that cover sweeper and taken. Well, Harry Barwal will not be denied. A fabulous delivery and the key wicket of Ronak Panoli going down.
Doesn't matter whether there's a dew coming in or no. He knows how to get the wickets. Flighted delivery, brave enough to invite Ronak Panoli to go big. And that slight turn helping Harry Bharwal. Excellent catch taken by Sapandeep Singh. The poor form of Ronak Panoli continues.
कोई बात नहीं, वो नहीं नहीं, वो जितना टाइम था पूरा हो गया था पूरा।
So the new batter in is Lovepreet Singh Bajwa. Stylish, elegant right-hander. And they certainly need a big innings from him tonight, Mudassir Ali.
Oh yes, and at the right time, Harry Bharwal getting the wicket, and in comes Lovepreet Singh Bajwa. He has improved his game a lot, and Yasir Kaleem in a happy mood, and he should be. They have got that wicket, and Elite Fleet car rental playing for the first time in domestic circuit. They are doing wonders here. Team led by Yasir Kaleem, and thanks to their sponsor, Mr. Bhatia, for showing his support and supporting these lads to showcase their talent.
Oh, absolutely. They've made a top-class outfit, especially superstars like Yasir Kaleem, Sandeep Singh Sandy in their side, Mohammad Taimur Bhatti, Harry Bharwal, Shahnawaz Khan. These are all regular performers. That was the dismissal of Ronak Panoli. Beautiful flight, beautiful guile there from Harry. And Ronak will be disappointed he couldn't get going tonight. Well, he's clearly still thinking about that dismissal, or he's trying to scare us in the com box. I'm just kidding. He's a lovely lad. And Nilanch, the practical joker. It's a very serious situation and you're trying to make faces. A big shot down the ground by the skipper. And long on. This time Mayank Chaudhary does well. Another young superstar that I forgot to mention. So full credit to Elite Fleet. They've created a side that is challenging for the fan code A10 Bash title.
Oh yes, and it's led by Yasir Kaleem, the run machine in UAE domestic circuit. What a tournament the captain is having with the bat. Yet again getting a 50 with the bat in this tournament. Yasir Kaleem in brilliant form with the bat. Slip in place.
Oh, trying to cut a straight delivery there, Lovepreet Singh Bajwa. Well, it helps that he's in very good form, because that was a dangerous shot.
Oh yes, and they're playing close to the wickets against left-arm orthodox. You can be in trouble, but full marks should be given to Harry Bharwal. The way he is bowling, putting the brakes on the score by getting that wicket of Ronak Panoli. The captain himself, Shah Rukh Amin, he's struggling. Run a ball 6.
Yeah, he's certainly looking for a big shot. Long on has to be on red alert here, maybe even the mid-wicket. Still yet to take the floating power play. Z-Game strikers, so they have that option in their pocket. And powered off the back foot, down the ground. Maximum.
At last, we have waited for 2.5 overs to see that maximum from the blade of Shah Rukh Amin. On the back foot, power unleashed. Nicely managed, clearing that boundary line with ease. Shah Rukh Amin, and the score moves to 30 for the loss of 1. The final delivery of the third over.
226 sixes already in the A10 Bash. And could that be 227? Yes, it can. Shah Rukh Amin, you beauty.
Got those back-to-back maximum and shimmy down the track. 227 tournament sixes so far. 3 overs done, 36 for the loss of 1.
Well, you can watch live ball-by-ball action of the Fancode A10 Bash on the Myco app, absolutely free to download on the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. Watch it, and you can even earn money by watching content on Myco. It's available in the Middle East region and in Pakistan. So a unique concept and an excellent app to have on your smartphone, Mudassir Ali.
Oh yes, and it's a very friendly user app, Myco. We already downloaded, and we have got some bugs as well.
So here we go. Ali Anwar continues, flicked away towards square leg, and just bouncing in front of the fielder. Oh, made a bit of a mess of it, Sapandeep, but they will take two. Needs to have that square leg in the right position. It's a big boundary.
Oh yes, so the fine leg. In fact, the deep square leg needs to be a bit finer. Managing to play in the gap, though it was in the air.
This is Ali Anwar's action. Very strange. Look at his landing foot. Quick arm action. So bowling off the wrong foot. Oh, outswinger. That's what he can do. He has that skill to move the ball in both directions in the air.
Oh yes, and the right arm, Sohail Tanveer. Ali Anwar.
Well, back in the day, before even your birth maybe, there was a young South African all-rounder, Mike Proctor. If you go check his footage on YouTube, he bowls exactly like that. Off the wrong foot. Was a South African legend. Of course, they were banned in that period. Down the ground, Lovepreet Singh Bajwa. 6 runs, no, it will be taken. Mayank Chaudhary finally holds on to a catch. Lovey trying to power it off the back foot and just found the fielder there.
And Ali Anwar getting better of Lovepreet Singh Bajwa. The youngster departs cheaply, trying to go big, trying to take Ali Anwar over the long on. Though power was unleashed, but he could not cross that rope. An excellent catch taken by Mayank Agarwal under pressure. Wicket number 2 goes down. 38 on board, 3.3 overs.
So Ali Anwar, the replacement bowler, has picked up a wicket. Intelligent campaigner. New batter in is the wicket-keeper, Safir Tariq. Strike rate of 200. So he's having yet another good tournament. One of the best wicket-keeper batters in the UAE domestic scene, Mudassir Ali.
Oh yes, and this is the right time for him to get some big runs under his belt. Safir Tariq facing the first ball. A low full toss. Just a single has been taken.
Yeah, very friendly delivery to get off the mark. And talking about that Lovepreet Singh Bajwa dismissal. Well, Babar Iqbal, sun's out, guns out. Looking very fit these days. He's lost a lot of weight. Looking very fit, very trim. And of course, he is the patron of the Z Game strikers. And good to see he's working on his personal fitness. And that will help him in his cricket as well, of course. And his young protege, Shahrukh Amin, leading the side, 18 of 8. 2 beautiful sixes hit already. Oh, chipped in the air, just short of the point fielder. Didn't get to the pitch of the ball there, was very lucky.
Now he is struggling, Ali Anwar, with that run up. The change of pace is working nicely for Ali Anwar. The mantra is not to give that pace.
Oh, absolutely. As a fast bowler, you have to use your variations here. Pace on will only get hammered. We saw that was the mistake that Prim Heights made. All of the fast bowlers were trying to bowl too quick, not using the variations, and then they got taken apart by Rahul Chopra and Mohammad Ajmal. Cut away, and that's travelling to the point fence like a bullet. What a shot, Safir Tariq.
Was always in control, width offered and cut hard and ends the over with the boundary. Safir Tariq. 4 overs done, 44 for the loss of 2.
.76 needed of 36. Certainly a doable equation. They have to go at about 12.5 runs per over. Still 8 wickets in hand. The captain is still out there. Let's see if he can get going big against Vikram Sanjaya. Interesting move to bring him on. Or slower delivery. And that's the way you have to bowl here. Use your variations, Mudassir Ali.
International experience of Vikram Sanjaya coming into his bowling, not offering that pace and keeping it away from Shahrukh Amin. They need to find a big over.
Yeah, he toured Pakistan and Australia with the Sri Lankan national team. Outstanding fast bowler. Oh, short delivery, great bouncer. He knew Shahrukh Amin was just stepping out and immediately banged it in short and changed his length. This is smart bowling.
Oh, he is one step ahead of Shahrukh Amin. And pulled that back of line delivery. No chance for Amin. So 2 back-to-back dot deliveries by Vikram Sanjaya. The equation shows 76 needed of 34.
Something has got to give for sure. Shahrukh Amin has to react. They need a big shot every over. All off the back foot. Shahrukh Amin. Wow. What a shot. That's the shot of the night.
Slight error from Vikram Sanjaya, and he was punished by Shahrukh Amin. With that maximum 50 comes up. It was in the slot, stand and delivered nicely. No chance for the fielder. The third maximum from the blade of Shahrukh Amin tonight.
That is an unbelievable shot. Look at that balance. Look at that bottom hand power. Raises the 50 for Z Game strikers. And I have to lift my jaw off the floor. What a shot, Shahrukh Amin. 25 of 12. Now he's showing us his full array of skills. Slower delivery once again. Just hacked away towards mid-wicket. They're pushing for 2 on the throw. Oh, direct hit and he's got him. He has got him. Sapandeep Singh, you beauty. What a run out.
He has made a couple of fumbles, but this time it was a bullseye from Sapandeep Singh all the way from the deep. He was struggling. Shahrukh Amin going for that suicidal run. An excellent throw.
Oh, unbelievable fielding effort. Unbelievable accuracy. And how disappointing for Shahrukh Amin. He was showing us something special tonight. Disaster for Z Game strikers. They lose their captain. 51 for 3. But a fabulous knock. 26 of 13 for Shahrukh Amin.
Looking good, Shah Rukh Hameen, but it was an excellent effort from Sapandeep Singh, which led to the fall of Shah Rukh Hameen. The first ball, Mozam Hayat played away from the body. Excellent effort from Tawqir Riyasat.
Oh, that ball was traveling. Going across the left-hander this time. Genuine edge. Of course, you're not going to have a second slip in a 10-over game. But you can see it's good batting conditions. The ball is just sliding onto the bat. You can play your shots, but you just need to apply yourself at the crease as well. Shot selection is key.
Oh yes, and looking at the conditions, the dew factors, it always favors the batters. The ball nicely coming on the blade. As a batsman, you need to make sure to spend some quality time.
Slow delivery, beautifully bowled by Vikram Sanjaya. None for 18 on the day, but he certainly bowled a lot better than that. 53 for 3 at the halfway stage, Z Game strikers. So we're going to see yet another left-arm spinner coming on. Mujahid Amin, very, very experienced, very, very intelligent bowler. And a good option to have for Elite Fleet. Like you mentioned, it's not about just adding 11 names to a playing 11. It's about recruiting a team, and that's what Elite Fleet have done so well.
Oh yes, and the man on screen who is leading this team, Yasir Kaleem, he himself is in a tremendous form with the bat and utilizing the bowlers as per the situations, bringing in Mujahid Amin, yet another left-arm orthodox bowler in this lineup. I'm not sure whether Harsh Desai is playing tonight or not.
Yeah, I haven't seen him around. Oh, this time going away from the left-hander, but it will be a wide. So you can see Mujahid Amin already mixing it up here.
Good to see his backing Sandeep Singh Sandy, Yasir Kaleem, though he is not scoring those many runs, but still sending him top of the order.
Cut away by Mozam, beats the cover fielder. Well, they had kept him in the ring. They had one cover sweeper more towards extra. So that will be 2 runs. You need to be sharp in the field. It's not going to be easy, even though it's a big target for Z Game strikers.
Oh yes, there was a fielder station for those kind of shots, but rare fumble. I think it was a Shazeb Alam.
Dewy conditions making it tough out there. Oh, beautiful shot by Mozam, but good fielding. Yasir Kaleem, the skipper himself, usually the regular glove man, but just fielding at fine leg. I think he's a lot more athletic than that. Fine leg to fine leg. We should see him perhaps towards extra cover, the skipper.
He spent a lot of time during the first innings. That might be the reason. It will give him some time to get relaxed at the fine leg.
Well bowled by Mujahid. They're pushing for 2. And the throw is coming in. Oh, direct hit and Mozam was gone. Instead, they'll get overthrows. They took a big risk and it's just about come off there.
Both the fielders, Tawqir Riyasat and Sapandeep Singh, a bit sluggish in the field, and full advantage taken by these 2 batters. There were never 2 runs, but they took that risk, taking that first single quickly. And a wayward throw. Should have thrown at the wicket-keeper's stump. No backup from Mujahid Amin.
Toe end of the bat towards mid-wicket. Mozam, he needs to try to latch on to one against Mujahid Amin. The match up does suit the left-hand batter, but only 9 runs off the over so far. Perfectly acceptable when that required is going towards 13-14. It's been a quiet over so far. Can we see a big shot here? Pulled away towards deep mid wicket. Only going to find Vikram Sanjaya there. Only going to be a single. 6 overs gone by. A good one from Mujahid Amin. 63 for 3. For highlights and all kinds of exclusive content of the fan code A10 Bash, go onto the Sports Eye channel and all your social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you like. I'm sure Mudassar Ali is following Sports Eye on all of those channels, especially on TikTok. He's a big TikToker himself. Well, you can deny it all you like, Mudassar Ali. Nobody's going to believe you. Harry Barwal back into the attack. One wicket to his name already. Pulled away off the back foot, just in front of the mid wicket once again. The ball is playing a game of hide and seek with the fielders right now.
Not taking the advantage of the conditions. It's tough for the bowlers to grip. They're keeping it simple. Bowling back off line, not offering that pace. It's batters who needs to do something extraordinary to get those maximums.
Oh, absolutely. They need a big over here sooner rather than later. And it's not going to be easy to do against Harry Barwal. Steps out and launches it. It's got height, but has it got the distance? No, it does not. Sapandeep Singh takes another excellent catch. Good fielding from Elite Fleet.
And good job by Ahmed Khwaja. We were thinking it was a maximum, but we just wanted to make sure once the ball came down, then there was a fielder, shimmied on the track, got that elevation, not the distance. An excellent catch taken under pressure by Sapandeep Singh. Now they are in control. Mausam Hayat departs after making just 5 runs. It's 64 for the loss of 4.
So Harry Barwal strikes yet again. I love the color of that towel he has. Looks like a mouse pad. Furqan Khalil, the new batter in. Beautiful cut shot. But there is a cover sweeper in place. Furqan Khalil should have come a lot earlier into the game, I feel.
It would be good for the game striker. Just change that number of Ronak Panoli with Furqan Khalil.
Yeah, you have to make decisions on the spot. That was the dismissal of Muazzam Hayat. Had a lot of height, but not the distance. And you're right, the way Ronak is struggling, they need to tinker with their batting order. Even though he is a class player. Big shot by Safir Tariq. Does it have the legs? Oh, yes, it does. You'll have to pay for that one, Safir Tariq.
30 minutes ago, someone in the production was saying, I think it was Irfan Bhandari, who was saying the cameras are in danger, and there you go, going down on one knee.
Bang! Thank God it hit the tripod and not our cameraman. And definitely not us. 49 needed of 20. Could this be a big over now? But this time it's been cut away behind point. Safir Tariq is cutting loose. A bit of a misfield by Shahnawaz Khan. And it's raced away for 4.
Cut hard this time and finds the boundary.
Yeah, I was being harsh there on Shahnawaz Khan. That was just a brilliant, brilliant shot from Safir Tariq. 22 off 9. This is becoming a good innings now 45 of 19 is very, very doable. But they need somebody to play a special innings. Harry Barwal being counter-attacked. Turned around the corner, it goes towards fine leg. Bowled really slow in the air. But that's a good over for Z Game Strikers. 76 for 4 at the end of 7. So 76 for 4 after 7. 44 needed of 18. Tauqir Riyasat coming into the attack now. So no more spinners. Mudassir Ali is going to be the fast man.
44 needed of 18 balls. You need 7 maximums. The two important persons in Ajman Cricket Council, on the left is Mr. Saif and on the right of our screen is Sunil Rana. They were busy for the last couple of weeks to get these pictures live, and what a tournament we are witnessing here.
Oh, absolutely. Very good to see members of the Ajman Cricket Council always here supporting the players, supporting the teams in all sorts of manners, especially Mr. Rana on your right, keeping a close eye on the action and a close eye on us. Wonderful. This time hooked away and taken. No, dropped at deep square leg. Well, Sapandeep Singh, he's had a real mixed bag of a game here, Mudassir Ali.
It was so simple. Earlier he has took some extraordinary catches, but put down a sitter. Not happy with the effort to Tauqir Riyasat, and he dropped Furqan Khalil.
How costly will that be? Because Furqan Khalil can strike the ball big. Safir Tariq already on 24 of 11. They need some sixes. Oh, that may be a wide, mishandled by the keeper as well. So extras are piling up here for Elite Fleet.
They need a big over. Can they get something out of this over? Tauqir Riyasat going for 4 runs in couple of deliveries, but they need couple of maximum here. Furqan and Safir Tariq, both the wicketkeeper batters in this lineup of Z Game Strikers.
Well, this feels like a nail biter in the making. Excellent Yorker dug out by Furqan Khalil. Only going to be a single. That's what you need to do. Either you use pace off or get it in the block hold. Get it full.
And he has done n number of times. Tauqir Riyasat bowling those death overs. He has been very lethal with the old ball, Tauqir Riyasat.
Well, the dugout looks quite relaxed. Down the ground, Safir Tariq, and taken. No, it's dropped again. Mayank Chaudhary is having an absolute nightmare. They're shelling catches like peas. What's happening here?
And to rub salt into the wounds, it went for 4 runs. The players who were taking those catches, now they are dropping. It was Sapandeep Singh earlier, now Mayank Chaudhary, an easy sitter.
Well, it's that dreaded dew that's making it tough out there for the outfielders. But at this level, that's not an excuse. Toe end of the bat, hit out towards mid-wicket. Are they going to run for 2 on the throw here? Yes, they are. Coming to the danger end. Makes it in time. 33 needed of 13. That is very doable, Mudassir Ali.
Oh yes, and in the shorter format, all you need is 1 big over. Can they finish this over with a boundary? Somehow they need to get that equation below 30 in next 2 overs to get.
1 big over is all that they require. 1 big over. Down the ground, Safir Tariq targeting the long off region. Well fielded, Yasir Kaleem. The captain taking the responsibility. 32 needed of 12 now. Game on for both sides.
ओए समझाए पापले को ऊपर अब यही गेम है इधर
Well, if you're watching on the Fan Code app in India, if you're watching it on Myco, wherever you are, get on it immediately. We're having a thriller in progress here tonight at the Fan Code A10 Bash. It's time for the floating power play. They've held it back. Now it has to be taken. Who will step up to the mark? Looks like it's going to be left arm spinner Mujahid Amin, who's been entrusted with that, Mudassar Ali.
Oh yes, and they don't have the services of Taimur Bhatti. Vikum Sanjay already bowled 2 overs. So Ali Anwar, most crucial over of this innings and of this match will be bowled by Mujahid Amin.
Well, will Elite Fleet Car Rentals drive away with the game? Or will it be the Z Games who will strike? Let's see. 32 needed off 12. First over from Mujahid Amin, gone for 10 runs. Safir Tariq on strike, 31 of 14. There is a deep square leg and a long on in place. He's worked it away. Oh, what fielding at square leg. Vikram Sanjaya. You beauty, saving a certain boundary.
I think he was a defender.
Playing for Manchester City. Look at that one. Oh, that has saved 3 runs for his side. Pardon me. Yes, 3 runs because Furqan Khalil is now on strike. Oh, and he's been stumped. Magical piece of bowling there from Mujahid Amin. Flight and turn and easy as you like. He's gone.
The experience of Mujahid Amin comes into play. Brave enough to give that flight. Shimmy down the track and misses the line completely. Easy work for Sapandeep Singh. I think this wicket should go to Vikum Sanjaya. It was his brilliant effort which made sure that Furqan Khalil is back on strike, and wicket number 5 goes down for Z Game Strikers, 89 for the loss of 5, 8.2 overs.
Well, there you can see long faces in the dugout now. Has this game slipped away from Z Game Strikers? They needed somebody to go big alongside Safir Tariq. They've sent out the young fast bowler Faisal Altaf. I've certainly seen him hit some big sixes, but doing it under this spotlight, under this pressure, it's a very, very different scenario indeed. Mujahid Amin coming in. Sliced away towards cover point. It's only going to be a single. This is a brilliant over from Mujahid so far.
Oh, what an over. He's bowling here, Mujahid Amin. 32 were needed when he started this over. Gave away just 2 runs in 3 balls and got a wicket of Furqan Khalil.
So Safir Tariq needs a 6 here. This was the dismissal of Furqan Khalil. Just running down the track. Easy stumping. That has been sliced in the air towards deep square leg. Just going to go beyond Vikram Sanjaya, losing his footing. But they will pick up 2 runs. That's not enough. They need a 6.
It was a poor shot selection. Instead of targeting the leg side, you could have played that easily over the extra cover, because the ball is turning away from Safir Tariq.
Yeah, perhaps maybe even the reverse hit could come in. They need a boundary. How many can they chase in the final over? Flighted delivery edged over the keeper. Short third heading after it. They'll only get 2. That will go along perfectly fine. No worries. No 6s or no 4s.
So it's 26 needed of 7 balls. Desperately looking for that maximum on the final delivery, but not offering the pace. Bowling in the floating power play.
Well, this is basically a free hit for you, Safir Tariq. Swing for the fences. Let's hope you connect. A big full toss. So they need 25 off the final over. Outstanding bowling from Mujahid Amin in the floating power play. He's only allowed 7 runs. That is a game-changing over. 95 for 5. So the final over of the game, the final game of the night. 25 needed of 6 for Z Game Strikers to steal victory from what is likely to be certain defeat. Who will bowl the final over here, Mudassir Ali?
I think they have that option of Tawheer. He has been doing this regularly for his domestic team as well as for Elite Fleet car rental, and it won't be easy to take Tawheer Riyasat on a ride.
Well, let's see if he can take Elite Fleet on the drive to victory. Well, the pressure is on. He starts with a wide, mishandled by the keeper. And they're going to run non-stop. So 3 runs subtracted from the score. That is pressure for you, Mudassir Ali. Even the best in the business can blink under the spotlight.
Oh yes, and the started off the over. The wayward delivery, yet again, sloppy work by the wicket keeper. Already considered 5 to 6 easy runs behind the stumps. Sandeep Singh Sandhi.
So 25 has become 22. The equation gets slightly easier. And they just want to make sure whether there was a short run taken. Good game awareness there by our umpires in the middle. It seems to be a check going on here, and we don't need to take any risks. So 22 needed of 6, 98 for 5. Safir Tariq has already played a fabulous knock, 37 of 18. Is it possible, Mudassir Ali? I just want to know, is it possible?
Chances are very less because he has been bowling tremendously well, especially those death overs, Tawheer Riyasat.
So here we go. Just pulled away towards long on. Only going to be a single. So the first legal delivery, they have picked up 4 runs, but they still need 21 off 5. And it's young Faisal Altaf on strike now.
This has been the problem of Z Game Strikers throughout the tournament, not getting that start, the batting department, expecting a lot from lower order batters.
Just the toe end of the bat. Nicely bowled, bowled it wide of the batter's arc. He could only barely reach it. So 20 needed of 4. They need a 6 just to make it interesting.
They're targeting the deep mid-wicket region. Instead of that, they should have played and gone straight over the bowler, not offering that pace. Tawheer Riyasat.
Pulled away, but it doesn't have the legs to go any further than the deep mid-wicket. Bit of a misfield, but now mathematically, Z Game Strikers cannot win this game. They can only tie it.
Yes, now 19 needed of 3 balls. They need something special from Faisal Altaf.
Oh, brilliant bowling, Tawheer Riyasat. Right on the money. And doesn't even need a long off. He has a mid-off in place. So this game is in the hands of Elite Fleet Car Rental.
Oh, yes, they did a pretty good job. The conditions were not easy for the bowlers and the fielders, but somehow they managed to defend the target of 120.
Well, it's too little too late now. So it will be 2 points secured for Elite Fleet. And it's a brand new team coming together under the captaincy of Yasir Kaleem. And they're looking very, very strong in the fan code A10 bash. They're looking like title favorites.
Oh yes, they bounced back really well in this tournament after a couple of losses. They played as a good unit.
And a dot ball to conclude. So the run chase ends with a whimper. It's victory for Elite Fleet Car Rentals by 16 runs.
Safir Tariq remains unbeaten on 40 of 21 balls. Faisal Altaf just managing 3, but what an over bowled by Tawqir Riyasat. The elite fleet car rental winning the match by 16 runs.
So in the end, it's 2 points secured once again. Z Game Strikers, they were in the game for a fair while, but just when they needed those big boundaries and sixes, the elite fleet bowling was absolutely on the money, especially the likes of Harry Barwal, Mujahid Amin and Tawqir Riyasat. They lost a bowler in the process. Taimur Bhatti had to go off injured, but still that target of 120 was just beyond the men in orange. Let's take a look at the batting scorecard then. Good knock from the skipper Shahrukh Amin, 26 of 13. Safir Tariq batted beautifully, 40 of 21, but not enough of a sizable contribution from the likes of Ronak Panoli, Lovepreet Singh Bajwa, Muazzam Hayat or Furqan Khalil.
And looking at the bowling, they have lost to Taimur Bhatti due to an ankle injury, but other bowlers made sure they bowled really well. Pick of the bowlers, Harry Barwal, 2 overs 28, couple of wickets in his kitty, and Ali Anwar bowling 1.4 overs, giving away 18 runs and a wicket in his kitty. Mujahid Amin, he was extraordinary with the ball, 2 overs 17 and a wicket. Tawqir Riyasat, unluckily, no wicket in his column. 14 extras have been considered by Elite Fleet Car Rental, but they made sure they get those 2 points and defended the target of 119 nicely. And let's see the highlights. Vikum Sanjaya bowled the first over. A rare fumble from Sapan was off the mark with that boundary. Ronak Panoli then came in. Harry Bharwal was invited the batter to go big. Shahrukh Amin looked dangerous, getting a couple of maximums against the spinner, going straight down the ground, shimmy down the track and getting a maximum. Ali Anwar has been introduced. Straight away he got the big wicket of Lovepreet Singh Bajwa. Well done by Mayank. And they never got that momentum. Shahrukh Amin trying to get that second run. A direct hit coming from the deep by Sapandeep Singh. Muazzam Hayat tried his best, but he was caught in the deep by Sapan. Though Safir Tariq managed a couple of maximums and boundaries, but he never got that support, and luckily our camera got saved on the previous delivery. Furqan Khalil went out cheaply and they were never in control while chasing this target. It has been a tremendous performance from the bowlers of Elite Fleet Car Rental. Let's see what transpired in the game. Match summary of match number 18. Elite Fleet Car Rental were invited to bat first and they posted a mammoth total 119 for the loss of 4 thanks to their captain Yasir Kaleem managing 56 of 26 balls, and the change in partner in the top with Yasir Kaleem was Mayank Chaudhary. He got 45 quick runs in 24 balls. Shahrukh Amin, pick of the bowlers, just an over, giving away a couple of runs and couple of wickets. And when the chase started, they were always in trouble up against the lineup of Elite Fleet Car Rental. Safir Tariq managing unbeaten 40. Shahrukh Amin started off really well, scoring 26 of 13 balls, and Harry Bharwal getting 2 wickets, and Mujahid and Ali Anwar managing a wicket apiece. At the end, Elite Fleet Car Rental winning by 16 runs. It was a thumping victory by the men in green. And let's see the results of the day. The match 16 was played between Future Mattress and Defender. Future Mattress winning by 5 wickets. Then the next match was played between Ajman Heroes and Prim Heights Transport. Ajman Heroes winning by 7 wickets. Some extraordinary batting display from Ajmal and Rahul Chopra, helping them to get those 2 points. And the final match of the day was played between Z Game Strikers and Elite Fleet Car Rental. Elite Fleet Car Rental winning by 16 runs. And let's see how the team stands after day 6. Ajman Heroes on the top, 4 matches, 3 wins, 1 loss, 6 points. Look at that net run rate, 3.06, followed by 7 District, though they have played 5 matches, 3 wins. They do have 6 points. Chittagong Kings, 5 matches, 3 wins, couple of losses, 6 points in their kitty. Future Mattress are coming back into their winning ways. 5 matches, 3 wins, couple of lost, 6 points. Elite Fleet Car Rental, they also got 6 points. Prim Heights have 4 points, followed by Z Game Strikers couple of points, and Defenders, they are yet to open their account. And let's see what we have stored in tomorrow. There will be 3 games. There will be 3 games coming up tomorrow. The match number 18 will be played between Ajman Heroes and Elite Fleet Car Rental, and it will be followed by Z Game Strikers taking on Future Mattress. And the final game will be played between Prim Heights Transport versus Defenders Vision Sports Management. So we'll be having an entertaining day tomorrow. So those were the upcoming matches for tomorrow, and without wasting much time, let's head down for the post-match presentation. It's Ahmed Khwaja out there.
Thank you, Mudassir, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it's time for the post-match presentation for match number 18 of the Fan Code A10 Bash 2023. In match number 18, it was Z Game Strikers taking on Elite Fleet Car Rental. The toss was won by Z Game Strikers, and they elected to bowl first. And in the first innings, Elite Fleet batting first posted a mighty score of 119 for the loss of 4 wickets. And in response, Z Games could only manage 103, just falling short at the end. There were a lot of notable performances. Mayank Chaudhary played a fabulous hand for Elite Fleet Car Rental, but the player of the match medallion, as to be presented by Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee, can only go to one player, the captain of Elite Fleet Car Rental, Mr. Yasir Kaleem, for a fabulous knock of 56 of just 26 deliveries with 4 maximums and 6 boundaries. Yasir Kaleem, yet another player of the match performance. What is the reason for your consistency, especially in a very difficult format?
Thanks to Allah, alhamdulillah, the performance has been very good. So the idea is to, play cricketing shots, not to, and play the situation well. And I just back my skill, I just back my shots, and I more try to, give respect to the bowlers who are bowling in good areas and target the bad balls. So this is my mantra, and alhamdulillah has been working for me perfectly fine.
Well, we all know in the domestic scene that Yasir Kaleem is the king of the offside. But the way you've been striking the ball towards leg, towards that cow corner, mid-wicket, long on region, belting the ball for 6, is that something that you've worked on?
Yes, I have worked on my onside game, but the thing is, it's not like I don't like to, I play offside because I prefer to play on the offside. And the format is such that, people are targeting your body and they're not giving the ball, ball on your areas which you prefer. So, and most of the fast bowlers are bowling, slower balls. So slow balls are very difficult to hit on the, extra cover region or mid-off region. So I've just worked on my game to hit towards mid-wicket and mid-on, and they've been working very fine for me.
And of course, you did have a bit of a dilemma when one of your lead fast bowlers, Mohammad Taimur Bhatti, got injured during the bowling effort. As a captain, what was going through your mind and how did you react in that situation?
Most of the bowlers in my team are senior players, so Taimur, if is injured, then Mujahid Bhai or Tokir will, boot up and come into the, scene. And they have been wonderful for me in the past for my domestic circuit as well. And I have very confidence in their abilities, and they always deliver for me. So I was little, not very confident how to take it to the 9th over when the power play was there. But Mujibhai told me that I'll bowl it, so I was very confident he'll do it for me.
Well, your teammates are very confident, and of course, your own performance speaks volumes. Well played today, Yasir Kaleem.
Thank you very much, Ahmed Bhai.
Well, that was the ever graceful and ever humble captain of Elite Fleet Car Rental, Yasir Kaleem, with yet another match-winning display. That's all from the Fan Code A10 Bash for this evening. Join us tomorrow at the same time for more live action. Till then, take care and good night.